For a chance on Sunday, let's play pickleball.
Point.
Just long for Waters.
Already matched her total of the last match after one round.
These two last meeting in the semifinal rounds in Atlanta.
Side out.
What's the dynamic like when you're playing against your women's doubles partner for the weekend?
Yeah, you just have to block that out. You know, this is today. It's single. She is the next one in front of me to get to my goal of a championship Sunday berth. I'll deal with women's doubles on Saturday when I get there.
1-1.
And the other thing is you have some partners, Callie Smith and Lucy Kovalova, for example, who play every tournament. This isn't every other one partnership, so it's not like they're 100% locked in together, as Anna Bright has been undefeated with AL on the other weekends.
Point.
And just enough teardrop on that to make the tears come from Catherine Parenteau and Anna Leigh.
3-1.
You look up and there's like 3 points in just seconds.
Oh, beautiful shots from Leigh Waters.
And Parenteau was pressed. Mixed doubles day tomorrow.
4-1. Especially if you're Leigh and you're playing all 3 days and 4 days for the most part. Assuming she makes it to the championships in at least one of her 3 events, which is a likely assumption.
And her partner hopes she makes it in women's doubles.
5-1. Point.
There's that serve you talked to her about. That was deep, penetrating into the corner there, and Parenteau tried to short hop it, and you know, you start to do, I want to go back and come in.
Oh, what a grab from Catherine Parenteau. Leigh Waters thought she had her.
Yeah, so that's sometimes a short ball that stays low creates problems for your opponent because they have to hit up on it and can't get it down quick enough because of the height of the net. So good read from Parenteau here. Let's see if she can get something going.
Side out.
And just can't there. Just can't even make the first ball off the return.
6-1.
Just long for Waters.
Yeah, you thought maybe we're going to see some wild ATP here on that short angle. Great job by Catherine of getting that ball that flicked over the net. You want to take that cross court always because it's the lowest part of the net when you're so tight to the net.
Side out.
Just a brilliant point from the baseline there from Leigh Waters. Used that curling two-handed backhand and then wrong-footed Parenteau, and game over.
Side out.
Just long that time. She told Hannah she's just going for it back there on her serve, and that sometimes can happen.
Yeah, and that strike point was weird. That was higher than I usually see from her. That was just... sometimes the motion just gets off for a second. Certainly was there.
Point.
Waters testing the backhand of Parenteau. Just wide that time.
2-6.
What a shot. Leigh Waters sets herself up.
And that's what the two-handed backhand can do, because you can hold it, and if Parenteau commits down the line, then she can just roll that cross court. Parenteau stayed. Easy down the line winner with the two-way.
Catherine Parenteau owning the kitchen.
That's what you want to do. Okay, play a good point on defense, get the ball back now, go for a serve, get a shorter return, see if you can stack some confidence.
2-6. Point.
Another miss for
Timeout,
Annalie
receiver,
Waters. She calls a
3-6.
timeout to the Selkirk Texas
3-6.
Open, presented by CIBC.
Point.
Catherine Parenteau grabbing a hold of some momentum here early. Down by 2. One's trailing by 4.
4-6.
Love the nice drop volley there. Seen a lot of that today.
Side out.
What is the strategy against Annalie Waters if you're Parenteau?
You know, don't accept that
6-4.
you can't put pressure on her. You can, you just have to be diligent and wise with it. So make
Side
sure
out.
that you
I saw it out. Yes, ma'am. Call
force her to have to hit balls as good as that one right there. And, you know, she's going to miss some. You have to accept you're going to get past, and it's going to be frustrating. But that's
4-6.
part of the game when you're playing someone who is the #1 seed consistently. And then draw from the victory.
And Annalie
Point.
Waters can rip passing shots against most dudes.
Exactly.
Let's be honest.
So here we are. We, you know, 4-point hole. No panic in Catherine, and within 1 and looking very, very fresh out here. We talked about her much
5-6.
longer quarterfinal. That doesn't seem to be playing a role here yet at all.
Parenteau with another huge passing shot. And we have a tie game here on championship court. Trouble brewing on the side of Waters.
6-6. Point.
Catherine Parenteau has turned up her game, and Annalie Waters hasn't gotten a point, while Catherine Parenteau has now gotten 5 in a row. What's changed?
Pressure. She's
7-6.
approaching, coming into the backhand. That time she wrong-footed Annalie. And
Side
her
out.
movement has been terrific to cover. So going for the returns. We'll see if she can now maintain that. Here's a big moment. Got the
6-7.
lead. What's she going to do with this return, and will she come in?
What a shot,
Point.
Annalie Waters.
So what does Annalie do? Says, okay, I'm sick of not scoring, so really goes for the serve, and that sets up that chain of events, which finished with a very nice put away right there.
7-7.
Plenty of
Where's-
margin, great angle.
Where's Catherine going on that one? Oh, what a shot from Catherine
Side out.
Parenteau. Backs up Annalie Waters, then forces her to the sideline.
So good, because she just was stabbing away at volleys where it looked like
7-7.
she is out of this point, but she hung in there.
Point.
We
Timeout,
got
receiver.
another time.
Point.
I mean, that's been the pattern. She, you know, usually you're like, man, the two-handed backhand of Annalie Waters. Well, today, yes.
9-7.
Catherine Parenteau, 2 points out from closing in on this opening game.
Side
Couldn't
out.
get the feet set after the ball hit the tape, so Annalie trying to find, you know, talk about the
7-9.
mental fortitude in the fight. You got to have it to be #1.
Point.
Waters right back in, trailing by 1.
And a nice little half volley pickup there. You usually pop those up, certainly at the lower levels
8-9.
people do. Great job of controlling that low below the net.
Another passing shot for Annalie
Timeout,
Waters.
receiver.
The
9-9.
inside in forehand does the touch up between
9-9.
Annalie Waters and Catherine Parenteau.
Point.
And just a little extra aggression. Parenteau chose to stay back. Annalie came in, knew
10-9.
her court positioning wasn't perfect, but she's got a game point.
Point game,
And
11-9.
just like that, Leigh Waters closing out game number 1. Only losing 3. Oh, the flying backhand, just a near miss. And for Parentau, who was so close from closing in on the opening game, she falls short. What should her mentality be here in the second game?
Back to the controlled aggression. Go for that serve. Except that sometimes the other side, in this case, Leigh Waters, is going to beat your best stuff, but that's part of the fight. But if she just stays back the whole time, Leigh will just become that snowball coming down the hill and picking up speed and momentum, and it'll get bigger and bigger. There you see another service error from Leigh, which we saw 3 in one game in the quarterfinal.
0-0.
What a point.
Side out.
That's just brilliant from Leigh Waters. She has been able to find, and when they've had these baseline rallies, the ball that takes Catherine out of the court and then comes in behind it.
Side out.
And that has been working today for Parenteau. Obviously, that 11-1, 11-0 is an anomaly. This is the type of battle that these two consistently have had.
0-0.
Oh.
Side out.
Crafty drop shot from Parenteau.
Yeah, it was an interesting choice in that position to go back up the line and drop it.
0-0.
The ball before that was the one she had the opportunity to pull Leigh a little wider and didn't get enough spin on it.
Point.
First point of the second game goes to Waters.
Point.
That ball did not come up at all for Parenteau, and we've talked about that today. Again, adjusting your game to the conditions don't just mean the heat and the weather and your physical toll, but where's the ball? How high up off the court is it coming to your paddle?
Side out.
I love the idea of that because everybody is so invested forward there, and you know it takes a lot to push off and go back and get that lob. Just pulled it a little wide, but I think that's
0-2.
a smart choice. Just got to make the execution.
Side out.
Parenteau frustrated, and she knows when you're in a baseline rally, you can't just give it away with a forehand miss.
Beautiful shot from Catherine Parenteau. Waters was testing the backhand. Parenteau answered.
Yeah, to be able to take that up the line and step into it, that is a difficult shot to make, one of the hardest in any paddle or racket sport, and Parenteau showed it brilliantly there. And there again, taking a cross-court ball up the line.
One, two. Side out.
Hooked that beautifully, but the net said no.
2-1. Side out.
Parenteau finding the corner.
One, two.
Point. Just wide. Leigh Waters in disbelief from that shot.
Yeah, and there was hesitation from Parenteau in the middle of that. Should I come in or not? Because her serve was so good, but she didn't. She was kind of in trouble and got out of it.
Side out.
So that's a couple times we've seen Parenteau sort of drop a ball when Anna-Leigh is nowhere near the kitchen to kind of bring her forward and then find a pass, which is a dangerous way to play against her and has not worked out the couple of times she has tried it.
Side out.
Finding the back door, Catherine Parenteau once again gets the serve back, trading side outs. Not a lot of points here in the second game.
2-2. Side out.
Again, that right leg is taking a beating from Parenteau as she has not been happy with a couple of the executions of her groundies.
Point.
Gorgeous down the line there from Leigh Waters.
Three, 2.
What hustle from Leigh Waters, just missing the baseline. Effort was there.
Another beautiful use of the front part of the court with the dropper. So seeing a nice theme of that today, Michelle.
Ooh.
Side out.
And there the legs were just not exactly explosive there to be able to drop that and come in behind it. That's what Parenteau tried to do.
3-2.
Oh dear.
Side out.
Leigh Waters lost her footing. Bounces right back.
Point.
And
little ginger there.
Yeah, hopefully she's okay.
I mean, this is somebody that usually moves with such effortlessness.
3-3. Side out.
Seem to come forward okay. So forward is usually good when you need to push off in that split step, and that sideways explosion is what you want to see. Ooh, yeah, both feet. Okay.
3-3.
That was a little scary there.
That does not feel good. Wow, Leigh Waters, beautiful passing shot. Cross court, a nearly impossible angle. She finds it.
So now you've got the heat, the mental fatigue, now one of your ankles or both. That was a wild
4-3.
sort of issue is barking at you.
Catherine Parenteau taking full advantage.
What a great volley by Parenteau there.
3-4. Point.
Again, taking every short return she can to the backhand and forcing her to beat her.
4-4.
The pattern continues.
Point.
Oh my.
Oh, the left-handed drop just as good as the right.
Outrageous from Parenteau. She had no other choice, and she drops the lefty. I mean, she is out of position. Oh, look at this.
That is
6-4.
unbelievable.
Point.
And you always wonder, what does one of these desperation shots gone well do? That's 2. Does she get
7-4.
another one from that?
Oh, what a drop shot that time. Drop volley with the backspin.
3 now from the lefty, and that was sick right there with like 17 eyes in the word. I mean, that was ridiculous how good that drop shot was.
8-4. Side out.
So Anna Leigh trying to find that inner fire. You heard her yell, come on, a couple of times there.
4-8.
Can she do it?
Point.
And this is going to be the fastest that these two play all day right now. Anna Leigh is going to want to
5-8.
jam on the gas to go fast.
Side out.
Anna Leigh Waters looking for answers.
Yeah, and the fact that the two-handed backhand
8-5.
side has been the focus is very interesting.
Side
Because
out.
we're used to seeing things like that take place. Again, the approach was shorter, though, so that
5-8.
gives a lot more angles and options to Anna Leigh.
Point.
Wow, firing off after this.
Side out. Side out. Call stand.
Okay. Confirmed from the referee on court, so we
8-6.
will not go to a challenge.
Side out.
Parenteau was there and just missed it. That time she brought the ball back cross court. She'd been taking any short return
6-8.
on her forehand down the line, tried to get that to work.
Point.
It did not, and now gives one away.
Oof, that's a tough point to give up.
7-8. Point.
Another miss for Parenteau. Frustration settling in. Waters, how has she been able to creep in once again?
Just she's been the aggressor, and she's gotten a couple misses from Parenteau. And this match really has been about who has had that willingness to
8-8.
come in, maybe not behind the perfect ball, but put the pressure on.
Point.
And then a couple of errors have crept in. That's 2 missed returns in this Waters comeback, and she has erased
9-8.
a 4-point deficit.
Point.
And then you try to play safe and perfect, and that usually safe is usually death, and we are at match point.
Match point,
10-8.
Anna Leigh Waters.
Point.
A passing
Game
shot
back.
painting the sideline. Anna Leigh Waters punching her ticket